My name is Rukmini Banerjee. am with Indian Revenue Services Customs. इस वक्त मेरा NAS एंड फरीदाबाद में ट्रेनिंग चल रहा है. ड्यूरिंग द ट्रेनिंग हम लोगों को काफ़ी अटैचमेंट्स में भेजते हैं, कस्टम्स अटैचमेंट, GST अटैचमेंट, नार्कोटिक्स अटैचमेंट्स. सो राइट नाउ ये वीकेंड मेरे लिए फ्री था एंड आई एम ग्लैड टू हेल्प यू आउट. 2013 May, when I started my UPSC preparation, I did not clear the first prelims. Then I again gave. I did not clear the second prelims. Then I again gave. And in my third prelims in 2016, I cleared my means. I went for the interview. But जैसे मैंने कहा, UPSC is not easy. I did not clear. Again, I gave 2017 and 18. I did not clear it. And finally, in 2020, I made it in my fifth attempt. In the meantime, मैं throughout Comptroller and Auditors General CAG में work कर रही थी. I was a Group B officer with CAG as a senior auditor. And during this time, I was in a full-time job. I am a mother, and I had to do some basic घर का काम, and I had to manage everything. मेरा basic, somebody is asking मेरा education background क्या है? Okay, so I did my schooling in Delhi. उसके बाद I did my graduation and masters from Miranda House, Delhi University in history. And I chose history as my option in UPSC as well. Now, every candidate, be it me, be it you aspirants, or be it the UPSC topper, has some weakness. किसी को कोई सब्जेक्ट डिफिकल्ट लगता है, किसी को कोई सब्जेक्ट समझ में नहीं आता है. In my case, it was mathematics. So, for me, UPSC prelims was more difficult than UPSC mains. I gave UPSC mains twice, and both the times I cleared it. But UPSC prelims was more difficult for me. So you have to identify कि आपका weakness क्या है. Whether आपका weakness history है, whether आपका weakness mathematics है, English है. Identify your weakness. उस पे ज़्यादा focus कीजिए आप. I will actually say that मेरी मैथ्स वीक थी एंड मेरे को पता था कि यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स में सीसैट में मैथ्स करना ही पड़ेगा. आई हैव नो ऑप्शन. आप लोग बिलीव नहीं करोगे, आई एक्चुअली स्टार्टेड विथ क्लास 9th-10th मैथ्स के बुक्स. आई यूज्ड टू डू देम. सो एवरी डे persistently you have to study. 1 साल, 2 साल, 5 साल, does not matter. हर रोज आप लोग 2 घंटे 3 घंटे आफ्टर योर फुल टाइम जॉब निकालिए. एंड ऐसा नहीं कि एक दिन मैंने 15 घंटे पढ़ा है और उसके बाद एक हफ्ते पढ़ा ही नहीं है. प्लीज डोंट डू दैट. स्टडी एवरी डे. मेक श्योर यू डिवाइड योर टाइम बिटवीन योर सब्जेक्ट्स. एक सब्जेक्ट पूरा खत्म कर लिया और फिर मैंने दूसरा सब्जेक्ट किया. बाय द टाइम यू फिनिश द सेकंड सब्जेक्ट, फर्स्ट सब्जेक्ट भूल जाओगे. सो फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आप लोगों ने लक्ष्मीकांत का 3 चैप्टर किया एंड उसके बाद मैंने हिस्ट्री के 2-3 चैप्टर्स किए. फिर मैंने थोड़ा सा साइंस पढ़ा एंड देन आई गो बैक टू लक्ष्मीकांत. डू दैट. रोटेट योर सब्जेक्ट्स. एंड ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने हिस्ट्री पे 10 बुक्स खरीद लिए एंड उनको एक एक बार पढ़ा. नो, डोंट डू दैट. Have a very small and concise book list, और उस बुक लिस्ट को ही बार बार रिवाइज करते रहो सो दैट इवन द स्मॉलेस्ट ऑफ द पॉइंट्स आपको याद रहे. एंड आप लोगों ने अगर प्रीलिम्स के पेपर्स नोटिस किए, इट इज़ दीज स्मॉल पॉइंट्स जिसमें क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. एक मिनट. Somebody is asking me questions. Doing BA LLB, will it help me in UPSC preparations? Yes, absolutely it will. Because UPSC means में every single subject is asked. ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ साइंस वाले या सिर्फ ह्यूमैनिटीज वाले आगे जाते हैं. Nothing that sort. Just like I said, every subject has its weakness and strengths. मेरे लिए being a humanities student, uh, CSAT was difficult. But again, GS1 was slightly easy क्योंकि उसमें history था. For if you are doing BA LLB, you will find GS2 a bit easy, but you will have to work on the other subjects. UPSC tests your intelligence and your capacity to remember what you studied in every single subject. किसी एक सब्जेक्ट का कोई मोहताज नहीं है यहाँ पे. I would like to share a simple strategy. मैंने बहुत ही रफ पेपर में किया है, बिकॉज हर एक सब्जेक्ट का इतना सारा सिलेबस था. द यूपीएससी सिलेबस इज वेरी वास्ट. सो मैं एक सिंपल एक्सेल शीट में उसको लिखती थी. एंड आई वुड show you a very rough version of what I would do. So assume this is an Excel sheet. On one side, I would put serial numbers and the names of the chapters I'm doing. So this is suppose NCERT chapter 1 in history, class 12. And this is Bipin Chandra chapter 6. Lakshmikant Indian Polity chapter 8. And I would keep forgetting कि मैंने कौन सा chapter कितनी बार किया है, since there were so many chapters. I would land up doing one chapter 3 times and the other chapter 0 times. So I discovered this method of remembering how many times I revise one chapter, and this helped me immensely. So assume you write the names of the chapters here, and then you write the number of times you have revised it. So now you know that you are revising every single chapter 4 times, 5 times. You decide how many times you need it, and accordingly you keep marking. Don't miss a single chapter. Every chapter is just as important, every subject is just as important. Don't miss it, and follow the practice of keeping your schedule that you will revise every chapter 5 times, and do that. So somebody is asking me if graduation percentage has a negative impact in UPSC. It does not. Graduation का percentage UPSC में you will not even realize till you reach interview level. So don't think कि you got only 40% or 50% in your graduation. You don't need to be the college or university topper. Just focus on clearing your prelims, clearing your mains, and then go ahead to the interview. Interview may, if they say that, oh my god, your graduation percentage is so less, then give an honest answer. Never lie in an interview. I will tell you, my own graduation percentage was not very good. And they asked me that why is your graduation percentage very less? I was honest that I'm a PH category. I have a hearing problem. I wear a hearing aid. Hence, for me, it was a bit difficult to follow the class lectures, which is why my graduation percentage was not very good. I gave an honest answer. So, in the interview is the only time you will be asked what about your previous education record. Nowhere else is anybody going to ask you. Okay, somebody is asking me, is 1 year sufficient for UPSC? No, it is not. Even if you leave your job and study for 5 to 10 hours a day, 1 year is not sufficient, and I will not suggest that to anybody. Up, uh, if you are working full time, on an average, you will need at least 3 to 5 years. कुछ लोग हैं जो फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में क्लियर करते हैं, बट दे विल have a preparation time of throughout the graduation. So 3 या 4 साल graduation का, and then they give one attempt of UPSC and go ahead. So everybody has a different timeline. In my case, I did my graduation, masters. I was working in private, and uske baad I was working for almost 6 years in Comptroller and Auditors General. It was during these 6 years in Comptroller and Auditors General that I started my UPSC preparation. So you see, being a very average student, I am no topper. I took about 5 attempts and 5 years to clear यूपीएससी. इन यूपीएससी आपको यही समझने में टाइम लगेगा कि पढ़ना क्या है, कैसे करना है, इसी में आपके 2-3 अटेम्प्ट्स चले जाते हैं. सो इफ यू आर टारगेटिंग टू crack UPSC with a good rank in your first attempt, I would suggest start preparation from beforehand. During your graduation, start preparation. Okay.